Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, ma ci setto a dolcino d'amor.
Morning all, Rob from Rob's Been Running, hope you're doing well, training hard. So we're out for another run today in Sardinia, and this time it's a route I've called the Marubio Loop, and yeah, I'll tell you more about that in a bit. Okay, so almost a couple of miles in, and yeah, I just had to run down the main road out of Torralba towards the town of Marubio, and definitely be a bit careful on that main road, because although the roads here are not what you would call busy by UK standards, this one particular road is busy enough. Just need to make sure you don't get run over. So we're off to Marubio, sorry, which is another town not far away from Torralba, but it's yeah, it was meant to be probably one of the main towns in the region of Oristano, which is Oristano's like the main city around this area, and there's Torralba and Marubio and Uras and all the others are surrounding towns within that province. So yeah, we're off to Marubio today, and the reason it's meant to be one of the main towns is because it's got a train station, unlike many of the other towns and villages around that don't have train stations. So yeah, the trains in Sardinia are not brilliant. Buongiorno. So yeah, having a train station in your town is quite a big thing. So yeah, we're off there today. It's another sleepy town, really. There'll be bits and pieces going on this morning because it's early and people like to get things done before it gets hot. And then, as I said on my last run, when it gets to midday, everyone goes indoors and stays there for a few hours. So there'll be people trying to get things done this morning, and so we might catch a bit of that as we run around. But I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okay, as the sign said, benvenuti at Marubio. Welcome to Marubio. Oops. And yeah, not a lot going on so far. Pretty quiet around here. Odd car passing by. But then this is the main road, or one of the main roads to the SS131 motorway, so you get a lot of through traffic. Turn the camera around so you can see some of this sleepy village, Okay, and here we are. Yeah, the Marubiu train station. Not like our train stations in the UK, is it? That's it, no guards. No one's stopping you from going on. Just walk on the platform, buy your ticket, and that's it. I suspect if you didn't buy your ticket, there wouldn't be many guards checking, but I might be wrong. So that's the train station done. Pizzeria. Pretty quiet, more quieter than I thought it'd be. Maybe everyone's not up yet. So we're doubling back now on a different route, which is not directly to Terrell, it's going another way around so we can get the miles in. Let's see how this route takes us. I've not been down this road before. Buongiorno. Not very friendly dog. We'll see how we get on. Very residential, this bit. We're not going to go very fast today. The pace ticking along at 9-minute miles roughly. So just nice to be out. And now the sun's coming up. See that behind me? So alright, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, we're on we've come out of Marubiu now. Marubiu now, easy for me to say. And see the sun's come up quick, as it always does. And now it'll start to warm up. Just ticking along down this country road. Lots of farmland, plenty of cockerels screeching out. And flies, which are my pet hate. Bit of harvesting going on there, little combine. Pretty cool. Let's have a quick look at that. Big working farm here. Or in Italian it's called the Factoria. I'd stop to show you these waterways. So these are the little rivers that run all over the place, and they take the water to all of the towns and villages. And obviously when it gets there it's cleaned before it's used. Those rivers are a nightmare in in the evening because they attract mosquitoes, and well, it's called Zanzaras here, and the mosquitoes are brutal. There's little small ones, it's called Scapone, and they are little buggers. They really do eat you up. I'm not so bad, but my daughter and my wife get proper eating, especially around the legs. And we always, when we come here, have to buy hydrocortisone cream in order to get rid of them. It's an absolute nightmare. That's another thing you see a lot of here. Wells. Pretty much every house has a well. They use up to supplement the water supply, so save money. You can't drink the water from the well, but you can use it to wash in. Similarly, the water that comes from those waterways, you can't drink that either. I think you can use it to boil vegetables, but you can't drink it. You have to have bottled water here. It's not clean enough. You'd end up with stomachache. John up. So right now we're on the place, past a place called the Olympia. Used to be pretty lively, not so much now, just because lack of people, COVID or work. But it's got sports facilities, swimming pools, things like that, and used to have a very good pizzeria. But we've since been told that that's only open for events now. It's just a shame. We used to come here a lot. You can see it here. Olympia. There's some football next there. The people play football. Restaurants in the distance over there. Still kept nice for the sports facilities, but you can't eat your food there anymore unless you've got a wedding going on or something like that. Bit of a shame, but they clearly weren't getting enough clientele, so had to close it. So we're just walking, so I'm just going to take a quick gel, feeling a bit low on energy for some reason, probably because of the heat. It's getting quite warm now, the sun come up, so I'm going to take a gel in a second. But just in the background there, the mountains, quite peaceful this bit because this is like a B road, saying that is a car on its way, so I'm going to have to get out of the way. But yeah, quite peaceful down here. So we're going to crack on for a run. We've ticked over 6 miles now, so we've got another 4 to do, just over. But I'll pick up with you again in a bit. Sheep on the move. Come on, sheepies. I'm going the wrong way. Still taking a long country road. Got just over 2 miles left in the run. Still with views of the mountains and farmland. So I think you pretty much get the gist of Sardinia in the local towns and villages now. This is pretty much what it's like throughout the island until you get to the main cities. Yeah, it's nice change from the hustle and bustle of the UK. The simple life, if you will. So yeah, I don't complain about the quiet roads and villages and towns, because it's only for 2 weeks. So enjoy the peace and quiet. Switch off from all of the stresses back home and just relax. Go to the beach, go to the swimming pool, which is where we're going today. So, no complaints. Go back, rest. Lots of fluids. Later on, some beer and some wine, and just chill out. Right, I'll see you at the end. There's vineyards here. Won't be long before the grapes are picked from those. I reckon these are personal vineyards because they're not big enough to be company. Still, someone's going to be making some nice wine. Okay, just coming to the end of the run now. That's the Rubiu loop, almost finished. Across it, across the road, just into our little cul-de-sac up here. Oh, it's definitely warm now. Nice long drink when I get in. Here we go. That's it, course complete. Back home. Alright, so that's probably the last run that I will film while I'm here. I might go for a little run on Saturday, it's Thursday today. I won't run tomorrow, but I might run like a short run on Saturday, but it'll only be to Tank-a-Marquesa and back. So that's been it. That's about it. Sorry for our little Sardinia filming trip. Hope some of those Sardinian little facts were useful for you, and get back to filming on the channel and everything when we get back to the UK. So we go back on, well, we leave here on Sunday, but we'll be back by Tuesday. So long drive across Europe with an overnight stay in between in Luxembourg. But yeah, it's been a nice holiday. It's been good to take the camera with me and do a little bit of filming and running. So and I'll catch up with you back in the UK. Buongiorno. Ciao.